I was like,
You're dead ass eating those Tums.
Yeah, what about it?
Bro, I'm gonna put some mints here for you or something. Jeez.
All right, it looks like we're live now. We've been live for a few seconds.
What is up, everybody?
I'm still chewing right now.
Since Isaiah has his mouth full of Tums, because that's a snack to him. How's it going, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday Hump Day. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? That's Mike. Guess what, dude? Hope you guys are doing well. Trying to get the chat uploaded or put up right now. It's loading. But yeah, happy Wednesday, beginning of the stream, guys. You know the dealio. Every $50 spent during the duration of this stream, while we are live, you will get 5 chances to win tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway. Let's go, baby. You got to grab your entries in right now at airsoftgi.com. I'm just saying we have thousands of products discounted right now. Those daily shocker deals are going to be expiring very, very soon. We do have coupon code 20th that will get you an additional 10% off of everything available at airsoftgi.com except those daily shocker deals. You know what I'm saying? And tomorrow we have the Silver 20th Anniversary Mystery Box going on. Over 60 airsoft guns. I forget the exact count, but over 60 airsoft guns. Nice. Yeah, no, it's all good. The stream takes up most of the bandwidth. Yeah, over 60 airsoft guns, all retailing more than the box itself. The box is retailing for $155, and it'll give you 10 chances to win tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway as well. That goes live at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. It's an absolute win, especially since, guys, it is the 1st of November. It's crazy. It is wild.
One that felt like this year just went by like super quickly.
It did. 2023 is gone in a blink of an eye. You want to know what's really crazy? We had 3 BB wars within 1 year.
Fuck.
That's crazy, isn't it?
When you put it like that, I mean, yeah.
Normally it's 1. We did 3. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, no, it's been an absolute blast. So, guys, you can actually do your holiday shopping right now at Airsoft GI. We have up to 25% off, plus the coupon codes, plus all the other promos. You can get a mystery box, make the gift that you give a surprise for you and the receiver of the gift. So I'm just saying, you know, it is super freaking dope. You know what I'm saying? But today we have a very special live stream topic today. Casper, check out Isaiah's and my short that I uploaded earlier today. It's hilarious. Only the real ones know.
I think someone was asking earlier. I saw this earlier, and I needed your attention, actually. It was, oh, yeah, Whisker Shin is asking, can I have Cisco's number?
Yeah, it's 218-309-1143.
I don't know what you gave the number for because I know that cannot be your number.
It's a bunch of random numbers, but in between it, there's 911. And if you do that, it will dial 911.
Will it really? Yeah. That's hilarious.
So don't actually dial that number. That's not my real number. You're just going to call the police.
Yes, I was indeed snacking on Tums. In case he was wondering, he was asking, is he snacking on what? You
have to break up the 9 and the 11 so it sounds more natural. Because if you say like 803-911, so you know that it's like 911. But if you do it like 310-089-1143 or 9113, you know, it sounds a little bit more natural. You know what I'm saying?
How much do I need to spend to rake Cisco or to take Cisco out for dinner? That's a good question. You got yourself a certified sugar daddy.
Why did you say it? Why did you say that? I appreciate you. You don't need to take me out. You want to make me happy? Just go over and shop at airsoftgi.com, baby. Use the money that you're going to spend on dinner for me. Just get yourself something nice. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you.
Actually, Tanner had a very good question, too, before we begin. Tanner Briggins, any time estimate on the Mayo Gang Edition AEGs? I think he's talking about the MGC4s, any ETAs on the thinking about ordering my first banger, he says.
So the ETA is actually toward the end of this month, if I'm not mistaken, if there hasn't been any updates. The restock of them did ship relatively quick, and I do believe the Mark II limited edition colors are coming in. Um, I need to verify if the Mark ones. I feel like we did rush it, but I'll confirm. It should be the end of this month though. So if you want to secure yours, you can secure yours right now and get the maximum of chances to win tomorrow's Shopping Spree giveaway. I'm just saying those are like 315 bucks. That's 30 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway. So you can hop on that bad boy.
Not only that, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and leave a big old thumbs up on this live stream. It looks like we got 20s, a little sitting high 20s right now in terms of viewerships, but only 7 likes. Only 7 likes. Guys, make sure we bump those numbers up, and if you haven't already, share this around with as many people as you possibly can. Again, if you know any newer players that are looking to get into this, feel free to let them know to swing on by this live stream as well. They can ask their questions. If they're looking for recommendations, we can totally help them out. But we also have a very interesting topic for today. Now, you guys all saw the title, the military accurate or inspired loadouts. So what do you mean by that?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
What you mean by that? So Isaiah and I did have. I let him know the topic earlier. So this topic was inspired. I know the wire is crazy. So the topic for today's Mayo Gang Talk was inspired by a question from one of you guys on Monday, who asked if I liked more military style loadouts or just like building it out myself. So that's why I said inspired. I couldn't find a cleaner way to say your own. I probably could have said that, but it might have been confusing.
Hindsight's 2020. You know, hindsight is indeed 2020.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was a very interesting question, and I wanted to discuss this with Isaiah because I gave a brief explanation, but it is seriously a loaded question indeed. And I kind of wanted to dive into both loadouts, like tactical gear and camos and stuff, and the guns, because after the live stream on Monday, I thought about it. I was like, well, I have built like more like kit accurate, like airsoft guns like Mark 18s and stuff with like the correct like SOP mod like accessories kit. So I know Isaiah likes to cosplay, I'll say.
What it is really at the end of the day, if you really think about it, if you do like a lot of, especially like if you're like knee deep in like the Milsim gang, if you really think about it, putting together a Milsim kit is essentially just military cosplay. Like really, at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like reenactment or dress up, whatever you want to call it. Again, cosplay is literally costume play, right? Right?
Yeah.
Am I mistaken?
Yes. No, that's right.
It is. Yeah. Okay. That's all. I'm a degenerate. I should know this. But yeah, no. I thought it was a very interesting topic. I'm gonna go over what I said last Monday, but I want to hear Isaiah's opinions first. Let's just start with your tactical gear, Isaiah. Do you prefer more military accurate or I can't even just say military because it could be like a law enforcement or like a special forces or private military.
We'll put it all under like the umbrella like term of like military-esque loadouts. Like that can be an actual thing, right?
Yeah. So, do you prefer like being like as 100% accurate as possible to a certain like loadout, or do you prefer like building it out yourself, whether it be drawing inspiration from said era or unit, or you're just like from the ground up, like I just want to like run like something that's more effective for me? What are your opinions on that?
I actually prefer, if in an ideal world, I would be doing 100% like legit, 100% kosher.
I'm sorry. Casper said it. LARPerator.
Yes.
The LARP is what I was looking for on Monday. Thank you, bro.
There you go, Casper. Thanks for the save. But yeah, no, like in an ideal world, I would be going for 100% legit, like total kosher kits. Like actually, like this is the same kit that you would find this unit be using, right? That's what I would want to go for ideally. Now, I'm sure you guys all know, we don't fucking live in an ideal world, right? Shit is expensive, right?
Oh,
so,
yes.
and not only that, but there's actually a lot of things or pieces of kit that I'll notice that guys are using in certain units or in certain photos, when I look up reference material that it's like, yeah, no, this shit sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Like the stuff they were using, objectively just wasn't good. And sometimes I'll put up with it, but there are some things that I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not like I'll draw the line here, right? At the end of the day, I will ideally look for, as much as I love like shopping for like hand-me-down stuff. Oh, looks like Boss Man is giving us a call. One second.
Hold on, let me throw you on speaker. Yes, sir. Hello?
Are the old timers on the stream?
You said what?
Are some old timers on the stream?
Are there some old timers on the stream?
Some of them are a slightly older audience.
Potentially.
Well, like Fidel, stuff like that.
Yeah, we got guys like Casper on.
And Stitch is on here as well.
Mm-hmm. I saw Darktree earlier.
Well, we were talking about cosplaying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, LARPing, whatever. I don't want to call it LARPing. Let's talk about, cosplayer.
Sure.
So, Isaiah, you call yourself you're military cosplaying, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Since I'm so bored at home, there those cosplaying girls. They also do Twitch, and a lot of Twitch girls also do OnlyFans, and a lot of OnlyFans are pretty much not. They don't wear it.
Are you trying to tell me to do? Are you trying to get me to do something?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh no!
You guys supporting Isaiah's OnlyFans and stuff? We don't want to see. We don't want to see Cisco.
Terrible. Yeah, you definitely don't.
I mean, I do.
Pause.
No.
Hard on that.
Like Cisco, there's nothing to see.
Exactly.
I mean, Isaiah, you look buff.
I mean, dude, like the only person that's good enough for that job, like if we're talking about OnlyFans, is gonna be Boaz for sure.
Nah. Well, oil, it's not oil, like those chemicals.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, cosplaying, right? Twitch,
Oh my god.
Twitch girls.
Well, Twitch doesn't even allow gun stuff, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about cosplaying. Talking about He's a cosplayer, right? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, no, you couldn't get no.
Let's put a poll. Since Cisco, it's been 2 years. You still have not done your calendar.
Oh yeah. I forgot that was a thing.
Sorry, hold on
No. I forgot like the whole calendar thing was something that we had suggested. Yeah, I mean we can just get everyone to just demand, Cisco put out that calendar.
Never, ever.
Are you willing to wear the Speedo and take pictures?
I mean, yeah, I'd be willing to do it. Like if it's just for like, a photo shoot, then that's fine. But I ain't showing anything more than that.
I mean, that's just how you work hard for your body. Pause.
Hey yo, pause.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Isaiah.
Yeah.
You gotta remember Cisco's black. At that point, you already lost.
What?
From the waist down.
Oh. I mean, I'm not to get too graphic, but like that part of my body is also like the darkest part of my body as well. So like.
You are a clown. We're going far from the topic.
We've drifted so far from like our original like topic.
All right, peace out.
All right, later, man. That was the most unhinged phone call we've gotten from Boss Man in a while.
That was hilarious. No, yeah. I mean, well, yeah, military cosplay, LARPerator, whatever you guys want to call it. It's hilarious. But, yeah, so Isaiah, you said that...
I prefer. Yeah, I prefer, like, making it, like, a true impression kit, but realistically, it's just not that feasible a lot of the times.
Yeah. So I said, that I personally usually like taking like influence from different things and building my own kit from there.
I'll give you props because that's actually the way you should be doing it. Yeah. Like most players in general should be going about that way. I get a lot of, I don't know about you, but I don't know if you remember working back storefront, right? Where it was like, you get a lot of guys who are getting started into it and think they have to have like the full 9 yards. You know what I mean? They think they have to have the right camos, the right plate carrier for the specific gun. Like they're asking like, and I get it, right? You're new, you don't really know for sure, especially if you're not like knee deep in like that rabbit hole like we are, right? Where it's like you're just you know so much shit that like completely irrelevant to everyday stuff, right? But I think every player needs to build their at least their go-to kit, right? Their go-to kit being like, I like elements of this, I like elements of this, I like elements of this, and putting it all together. So I think you're doing it right.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of what I said because like I mentioned, like if you look at a specific like military unit or like operating force, right? Especially if they have like a plate carrier set up, usually the configuration of the plate carrier itself has been built for that person individually because mechanically, just physically, like all this nonsense, everyone moves differently. Now, granted, like for something like more widely populated like the military, right? Like let's just say like the United States military, if you join a specific branch, they have like training that everyone goes through, and like it's pretty much configured the same way up until like they get deployed, right? Then they're able to modify, even like from friends that I've heard, like they'll do the training, but then like they'll move things around so it's easier for them to access, or just like more intuitive for them specifically. So they'll move their kit around, and I like what you mentioned before, especially for if you're going for an impressionist kit from like an era bygone, right? Where where it's
Some of the shit don't even exist no more. Man.
no, yeah. Honestly, like when you're trying to go for an impression kit, especially if you're trying to look for like specific pieces of gear, it's normally used and it's selling for an exorbitant amount, right? And even though it's accurate to the kit, it's not as functional.
Like not only functional, it's like not as functional. It might not be as comfortable, or it's just there's other shit that exists out there that basically does the same thing, but like way better and can actually cost a lot less because it doesn't have that like you said, those exorbitant prices you see on like eBay and shit, right? Where it's like I can't tell you the amount of times where I've like wanted a piece of gear, right? And I've had to like search. I would always look through Airsoft GI, right? Right, to find like the Airsoft, like essentially I don't want to say knockoff, but I mean reality we all know what it is, right? Like the Airsoft equivalent to it, right? The Airsoft brand manufacturer of this one particular plate carrier or this one particular chest rig, so I can save myself some money, right? And again, a lot of times GIs actually come in like clutch for that, very much, right? But there are still some things that I feel like no one, and I don't mean just GI, but like no one has, right? And this is like gear from like 2002 or like the early 2000s, even like beyond past that as well, like the 1990s, right? Like realistically, where are you ever going to find a Faust plate carrier, right? This is the plate carrier that a lot of the Delta dudes used in Gothic Serpent, right? Freaking Operation Irene, Black Hawk Down. In the movie, all the Delta dudes would look like they were using slick plate carriers, which you can use that's fine. Yeah. But that's because even for a high production movie, bear in mind this was a big budget movie, even they couldn't get access to the plate carriers. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, I like doing like full on impression kits, and I think it's cool, and it earns you extra style points. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really offer too much functionality, and it's literally just for the sake of cosplaying. Yeah. Like that's literally all it is, just for getting the vibes down correctly.
No, I get that. I get that absolutely. And there was a period of time where I was doing impressionist kits. Yeah. No, I mean when we first met, I was like, you didn't? Oh no, yeah. I mean, it was a very short period of time because when I forget what I did specifically, but I found like as accurate of like a plate carrier and like pouches and stuff and configured it a way that I saw from a reference picture, right? And then I like played with it. I said, "Wow, this is kind of garbage." And then I moved things around that would make it a little bit more intuitive for me. I was like, "Wow, this is still garbage." And I was like, "Well, I'm kind of done with impressionist kits, for me personally." But that was during a time where I was trying to be like 100% accurate to a specific thing. And I did a couple of things where it was like I don't know if I could say it. Let's say Rebel Fighter, right? Like Rebel Fighter, like just like a plain Jane chest rig. Yeah. Plain Jane like chest rig kind of type thing.
Okay, question. Like, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, right? I'm pretty sure I know the answer. But do you, Cisco, or anyone in the chat, find it offensive when someone is wearing like a, I don't know, maybe a very, very like, yeah, we'll say like Rebel Fighter or some form of like militia fighter? I don't think so, but again.
Boss man's hopping on the call again.
Yep.
You sound very distorted.
You sound like a transformer.
Hello?
Transformer.
There you go. Now it's better. It's better. That's the audio's better.
Like Transformer.
Sounds very digitized.
Yeah.
Anyway, they also wear they also wear back system outside of it.
Hold on. Let me try to call you back because the audio is really bad right now. Hold on. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what is happening there. Man, sounds like he was in going through hyperspace. There we go. There we go.
Hello?
Oh, I think it's still dialing.
Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, now it's even worse.
Now it's even.
Hello?
Yeah, I think.
Say again? Yeah.
Yeah, this is not.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. That audio. Sorry, boss man. I don't know what's going on, but the audio is like definitely dead.
That is bad. That is some real bad audio. But no, like finding like pieces of kit like that. Oh, it looks like he's calling again. See if it works this time.
Hello?
Did you have iPhone 15?
There it is.
There we go.
I
We're
do.
good.
Maybe it's your phone.
Oh man,
It's much better now.
I'm using iPhone 1.
It's not even supported anymore.
Crytek #1, baby.
Oh God. All right.
All right. So at that time, let's say you're talking about like back in the day, the 1992 situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do wear a chest rig outside of the plate carrier.
Oh yeah.
That was okay. So what they wore was the SWS chest rig. They would actually made their own, like the Faust plate carrier had sort of like this. It was a lot of foresight, like ahead of its time, shit, because they had their own version of like the Swift clip system that they would clip into place. Not every guy did that, but a lot of guys did that.
But I'm just letting you know, even the Rangers had that.
Yeah.
Rangers had a form of body armor that they just wore their
They
regular
have the
chest
Ranger
rig.
form of body armor, and they also use a system called the rack system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I've done a lot of research into that kit because I wanted to do the same thing.
So essentially, yeah, you still have spaces for pockets. That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna need to repeat your last.
I say they still have spaces for your pouches.
Oh yeah, of course.
No, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's still modular, but like compared to what's available now, like it's not as intuitive.
Like as much as I love the look of like the old school
All right,
kits.
so stop right there. Again, Crytek is such a great gun. 2013.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, you're telling me a 1992 Lowell should be as modular as right now.
No one said that.
We didn't say that.
No one has said that.
You try to argue with me on that.
No.
And seriously, Sunday, Cisco, I would have put up much better fight than what you did.
I mean, I think I held my ground.
Nah, man, he'd kill you.
If that's your personal opinion?
Man, he barbecue you pretty bad.
Well, I love barbecue, so hey.
Barbecue.
No, but anyways, that's what I'm saying. So you can still have spaces for your ammunitions and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. No, it's still modular, but we're trying to dissect it a little bit further.
No, he's saying what I'm trying to argue with him is he's saying if you go by the historic kit, there's it's just a slick body armor. There's nothing else for him to put.
No, that was what the movie used. That was what the movie used because the movie.
No, the movie they still have the H harness and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they had an H harness, but they were using the slick body armor. They essentially were using the equivalent of the Lancer Tactical, like, slick body armor. That was essentially what they were
I
using.
understand that, but the H harness, if you look closer, that's where they put
Their pouches?
the.
Yeah. No, of course. They had, like, you could add stuff to that, like, harness. That's not what we're arguing here. It's just a matter of, like, again, just being able to be 100% historically accurate all the time is very difficult to do.
Because it's some of the things aren't even made anymore, not available.
Yeah.
Well, that's why some of the collectible stuff are more expensive.
Oh, yeah, of course.
No, it goes for a premium for a reason. There's a lot of history behind it. It's very rare.
Yep.
But, you know, at the end of the day, like, when someone says, like, oh, I want to put together this, you know, very retro kit, for example, it can become very difficult to, like, help them out when, like, alternatives are, like, maybe not the best. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be super screen accurate.
So this is what I'm going to tell you. That's why we love Mayo. Plain and simple.
Exactly.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You do what you want. You do what you like.
No, of course.
That's me. But again, I just want to correct that because when you're talking about the 1992 thing, the Black Hawk Down, all that kind of stuff, remember the guy that went to jail, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, he highly collect those things.
Oh, it's crazy. No, we had a discussion during one of my live streams. He was talking about. I'll tell you.
Okay, I want to.
It's a story.
It's a really good story.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Just rewatch that stream.
Most people stay for that story.
Oh yeah, no, it was wild, bro. That whole thing is crazy. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Okay.
Bye.
Yep. Later. Guys, there's something to be said about being theatrically accurate too. I guess. No, I get it. Like, again, it's just you can. When it came to that kit, you could be like, yeah, I'm doing the movie version of that loadout, right? That's what a lot of people do, and that's fine. Like, dude, finding those pieces of kits are like freaking ridiculous. You know what I hate though, and this is something that comes with the territory of doing like impression kits. When people like keyboard warriors love going online, being like, oh, they actually didn't use this specific thing. They use it. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, like, where the hell are you gonna be able to get the real thing unless you spend exuberant amounts of money?
No, exactly. I mean, that's a whole other topic of trying to, movies trying to be accurate in recreating something like an instance in history. Like who's to say exactly? Like, unless there's like reference photos or videos like available where it's like clearly identified as something. Like, who's to say like what's what actually, right? I'm fairly sure there's some type of like documentation, like especially like for military, like, hey, he was equipped with this, he had this, but like one guy that had like X amount of gear may not have used every single piece of equipment there, right? So that's a whole other discussion that we could have. But yeah, for me personally, I do think it kind of shows the evolution of not only like gun culture or military, but just the thought process of how people operate, especially like if we go back even further, like let's just say like Vietnam War era, like kit, like chest rigs and stuff, like those things. Like I remember like actually like getting to like see a guy wear one that was like legit, and I was like, my God, this sucks.
It's primitive, it's ancient, archaic, if you will.
Yeah, dude, cause there was, I don't think there was any body armor at the time, but they had basically like an H harness, right? And like the pouches were on the left and right hand side.
It depended on the kit that you're referring to. Like, I believe it was mostly Marine Corps. I think at some point, like all branches were issued the M67 or M69 flak jacket or the flak vest, right? Where it's literally this fragmentation vest that you would wear, right? You actually see all the guys in Full Metal Jacket. Using them. Those are all Marine dudes, right? So they're all wearing that flak vest, right? And that's like very, very synonymous with the Vietnam War. Actually, you know what? Character had one in a much later period of time in a very famous media. Chris Redfield and a lot of the members of the STARS unit in the very first Resident Evil game. That like green vest that he has on, that's the Vietnam fragmentation vest. But a lot of dudes when they were sent out to Vietnam, they didn't have the fragmentation vest or any form of protection other than a helmet. A lot of times it was like the H harness with the Alice clips on there, right? They're just adding canteen, magazine pouches, and like that's about it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's very, very ancient.
Yeah, but and with that type of like gear, it was built as one. Like it was like one thing. Like it was exactly the same. Like you were issued it or you got it, and fill it the way you want to, but you are limited to its original structure. Versus nowadays, especially when was Molly introduced?
Oh God, I think Molly was like, I think like mid to early '90s. I think Molly was like made, but we didn't see it like mass distributed until like what, fucking late '90s, early 2000, I believe.
I think so. I think that's accurate. But I think like again, it goes like especially like when there were servicemen and women that like went through it and said, "Hey, this is terrible. I could have done so much better doing like if it was designed this way." And that shows the evolution of tactical gear. And I think like there is the place for everyone, like if they want to do impressionist skits, like Isaiah's, like he does quite a few different ones. He has a number of loadouts that I don't even remember off the top of my head. But at base point, like we do see for modern days, like people are more open to adaptability as well. Me in particular, like I said, I went through the phase of trying to be kit correct, and I learned like, okay, I don't like the way this is set up. I prefer it over here. I like having my magazine pouches here. If you decide to run it a pouch, which I do, I like having it toward the 6 o'clock position, 7 o'clock position on my person, and just small little things here and there that can make you as a player more effective. And like if we were to take like military aspect of it, makes you more efficient of a fighter or soldier, I guess we would say. So that's my personal take on it. I mean, Isaiah, I want you to dive in a little bit deeper though. What really influenced you to want to recreate like these specific air kits that you really enjoy?
There's a couple of things. Like one of the earliest instances that I can kind of like think of was like, there's two kits that come to mind, or actually three. I want to say there's three main kits that come to mind when I think of like when I first started getting into like impression kits, right? Or reasons why. One of the biggest reasons was like obviously movies, video games. Modern Warfare 2 was actually a very big reason why. And even though it's not like very like 100% accurate, there is a lot of stuff if you compare it to cross-reference photos of the unit at the time. It actually is not too far off. In Modern Warfare 2, specifically the Ranger campaign, the Ranger missions that you had to play through when you had to defend, the U.S. essentially from invading Russian forces, right? That's yeah, no, you're chilling. That 75th Ranger Regiment like loadout was like, dude, that looked sick, right? Yeah, I know they're rocking ACU, right? I know they're rocking the couch camo, but to me, when the way they were wearing it, that looked cool. And when I looked up photos of Rangers of then like that sort of time period, right? In like 2010-ish area, like a little bit under, like I looked at their kit and I'm like, you know what? That's kind of hot, dude. Like that's kind of cool, right? Like it just looked good. Right? It was a cool vibe, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to rock that, right? And then just this rabbit hole of me trying to put it all together, right? And that's where I think it kind of all spiraled from. It was that, and also just seeing a lot of reference photos of because I've always liked M81 Woodland camos, right? I always thought that was a really cool camouflage. I still think it's one of the best camouflages of all time. I really loved a lot of the Marsoc kits that I would see, with the dudes wearing Woodlands. I was like, yo, that's actually really clean, right? That's cool as hell. So that was another one. And then the most difficult one that I've ever done actually has to be the Rhodesian Sealis Scout loadout that I have put together. That one was a nightmare putting that one together. That one was so hard. I had to do so much digging for like, the camos, the right chest rigs. I had to do so much research too. And then on the paint job as well of the gun, because you guys have seen the photos, right? The thumbnail that we use for my No Flightless live stream, that whole Rhodesian loadout, that was a nightmare to put together. That was really, really tough because that was so much reading of different articles. Although I think at the end of the day, what it all boils down to is that they're just something that some of them might be more popular than others, for sure, and they've definitely become more popularized over the last couple of years. But at the time when I was getting into them, they were a lot of times just not too many people knew what they were.
Yeah.
Right? I would see pictures of them because I'm a big history nerd, right? And I love to read stuff like conflicts that happened throughout the world, especially like Cold War. I'd read about it and I'm like, oh, that's actually really interesting, right? And this is kind of a cool kit. It looks very practical, looks very functional, very simple. And it just kind of started from there, right? I just like things that are a little bit different than the usual mayonnaise that we are drowning in right now. It's drip or drown, and we are definitely drowning right now. You know? So when I have something that's a little bit like more, when I see something that has a little bit more like historical like context to it, a little more unique, a little bit more of a historical flair, if you will. For me, that's drip, dude. Like, that's 100% Airsoft drip. But, again, that's just me. I don't expect everyone to do it, and I wouldn't even recommend everyone do it either. It's just one of those things, if you have a passion for history, that it's like, it's really cool to do. Yeah. But for most people, fuck no, I would not recommend it. That shit is hard. That shit's expensive. Like, that shit's difficult as hell.
Yeah, I remember when you were building that kit, like starting it out. How long do you think it took you to actually get everything? Like a year or so?
I think, yeah, it took me like a greater part. Actually, no, a year and a half, close to 2 years. Close to 2 years to put everything together. Because I didn't have that kit fully ready until like 2020, 2021, 2022, around there. Okay. Yeah, that's when it was actually fully done.
Yeah, I remember that. So... I mean, if you like, goes into more of the cosplay dress up aspect of Airsoft, which is really cool because like no matter like I know guys that only do like World War II kits, and they're dedicated to it. They refuse to run anything else.
You know what's funny? A lot of those dudes that run like dedicated World War II kits, a lot of them are also they kind of have two hobbies. They do Airsoft, but they also do a lot of World War II reenactments.
Yes, exactly. So I mean, they like kudos to them. They're dedicated to their passions, and like I'm not trying to knock on anybody for it, but just in terms of like practicality, like in my own personal experience, I would say that I would much rather prefer to build out my kit the way I like versus trying to impersonate someone else's kit. But I said it on Monday, and I want to clarify that I do take inspiration from different kits, different methodologies and thought processes and stuff. And that really did help fine tune the way that I set up all of my gear and stuff. And I'm constantly like looking and like into these different things and trying to observe it and see how I can do things a little bit differently so I can make improvements for myself to be, a better airsofter. But this is actually a question that I am really interested on knowing your opinion on. So you mentioned like older like camouflage patterns and different types of kit. How do you feel about some of these companies using like older camo patterns like woodland or the desert night camo and making modernized kit? Me personally, like especially like if I see like cry cut pants and stuff in like woodland and stuff, I think that's so sick.
Dude, I'm of the exact same fucking opinion. Really? Like, yeah, like I'm just saying, right? Like when I see, he's saying, like Will, right? You remember Will? Yeah, of course, bro, of course, right? Will, he got me a pair of Rhodesian brushstroke camo G3 cut pants. Remember that? You were there when this happened when he gave it to me. Like, I have brushstroke camo, right? Rhodesian brushstroke camo, but it's G3 cut.
I didn't know it was G3 cut.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like the correct camo.
No.
That's crazy.
It's G3 cut. It has the elastic band like right above the butt. It's got the yeah, dude. It's nice, and I brought that out playing like several times. Like it's one of my favorite pieces of kit to wear. And don't get me wrong, like I actually totally do the inspiration shit too. A lot of times when I have just mixed, I have so much fucking camo, right? I have so much like older camo and so much older shit, right? That I like to mix and match a lot of my shit, right? I will wear, right, the Rhodesian, like, a G3 pants that I have, right? Yeah. And I'll wear, like, or brushstroke camo, but then I'll put, like, a multicam plate carrier on top, right, or whatever chest rig I have, just if I'm feeling comfy. My, like, recce kit is literally brushstroke top and bottom, right? Sometimes I won't even, like, wear the top, right? I'll just wear, like, a T-shirt or, like, a different color top. and just like a basic ass like chest rig of some kind, just something to carry like a bunch of like 7.62 pouches, and that's it. Right, like I'll mix and match all my shit for whatever's comfy, whatever I feel is practical. Right, and I totally get that, and I would encourage most players to do the same thing. Again, just go for whatever it is that you find comfortable. Go for whatever it is that you like. At the end of the day, what's gonna serve your play style the best in your environment. Because I'll be honest, some of the clothes that I wear, I would not recommend wearing it for long periods of time, especially if you're out in the sun. Like some of that shit is. Ooh, it's hot.
I bet. That's hilarious. Okay, before we continue the topic for the Mayo Gang Talk, let's get into some questions really quick. And before we even answer the questions, make sure you guys take advantage of the promo we got going on during the live stream right now. It's only going on during the duration while we are live, while we are interacting with you guys in the live chat. It does not retain after the live stream has ended, and you can tell if we're live by the icon that says live in the corner of the screen. Okay, all orders $50 and up will give you 5 chances to win tomorrow's Shop Expert giveaway. That's toward whatever you want. Any tactical gear that we may talk about, any airsoft guns that you're looking at right now, any new products, any of the restock, anything that you plan on getting. Increments of $50 will get you 5 chances to win. So if you spend $100, that gets you 10 chances. 150, 15, so on and so forth. There's no limit to that. You can get as many chances that you want to maximize your chances to win. And tomorrow we have the silver 20th anniversary mystery box going live. Boxes are limited. There's 60 plus airsoft guns that are absolutely insane. I built this list. I do really love and enjoy every single one of these airsoft guns. They're absolutely sick. They all retail more than the box itself. I mean, the base, like the most affordable, I can't even say the base gun because there's only a handful of those ones, is the Arcturus Mark 1 CQB M4. That's a $175 gun. That's $20 winning right there. You know what I'm saying? But you can win so many other amazing prizes like the Classic Army LS-12, the Classic Army LMG. We have the brand new KWA F90, the SIG MCX, the limited edition Arcturus PP1901 Vityaz, Z-Tac Carbine. Did I say SP1? It's an SP1. Such a name. And the grand prize being the Wolverine MTW SBR. That is a almost $750 airsoft gun that you can win for $155. That's basically $700 off. I don't know what percentage that is. It's stupid. Be ready to grab it tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And when you do grab it, each box will get you 10 chances to win tomorrow's Shop Expert giveaway. All right, questions, Isaiah. So let's read them off.
All right, so the first one I saw was going to be from Cobb. Remember, guys, if you have any airsoft-related questions, make sure to put the letter Q right in front of your question. Makes it a lot easier for us to go ahead and see. And if you haven't already, share this around with as many people as possible. Let's get all eyes on the stream. But the first question we have is from Cobb. Best budget... I thought it said Red Dot.
From here, it looks like robot.
Best budget Red Dot. Very well. For a budget gun.
Best budget Red Dot.
I mean, there's a couple different options.
I'll take the microphone while you look around. There's actually quite a few different options. We do have quite a few available at airsoftchat.com. Honestly, even like the budget airsoft, like Red Dots that we have are good for like higher end airsoft guns. They all hold zero.
Also depends on what type of budget you had in mind.
Absolutely. So we do have ones that range in price. I think one of the more affordable ones is going to be a Lancer Tactical Red Dot that retails for about $40. It's going to be in the style of a T1 style optic. There goes one right there. That one has a laser. That one isn't the particular one that I was looking at, but that one can definitely do the job. But there are quite a few. Actually, Isaiah, if you don't mind, once it goes back, could you copy and paste that link into the chat so they can browse as well? There's honestly, find your budget, browse around, and look for style. Because at the end of the day, they all pretty much do the same thing. So,
Castro is asking, do you store your impression kits in a separate armoire? Armory, maybe? I always thought armory was spelled with a Y.
Oh, I think so, but...
Maybe a swinch.
That's what I was thinking.
I feel like someone's asking because they're hoping to rob me. You know, that's
just I got robbed.
I know, right? So I'm gonna believe it or not, actually no. Most of my shit's actually still in my house. like in my main unit. I have some of my guns, some of them in my garage, but thankfully I do have like Ring cameras pretty much set up all over my property, so it's like, yeah, I'm gonna see who's there, and no one comes into our little cul-de-sac area unless you like intentionally like intend to be there, right? And anytime someone that's a car that we don't recognize, all the neighbors go outside and they're like, who the fuck's this, right?
Who that? That's hilarious. I mean, again, I don't have that many impressionist kits, and it's even less now, considering what happened a couple months ago. But majority of my stuff is actually here, so it's locked up pretty damn safe. We have a concrete building, so yeah, cool.
There you go. This is not a question, but so much a comment that I wanted to highlight. Whisker Shin is saying the issue is finding the right repros, because some repros can be downright terrible quality. No, I would 100% agree to that. But even then, because I've had the experience of like seeing the quote unquote repros, like using them, and then also the actual things as well. And I got to be honest, while the actual like, whether it be the plate carrier or the chest rig, whatever it might be tag speaking of a better quality, it still like doesn't like help if it has an exorbitant price point, right? If it's like the price point is way more than what you would actually feel comfortable spending, than what most people are actually comfortable spending. I get it. It's a collector's item.
Yep.
A lot of times, so people want to just hold on to a piece of history. But at the end of the day, for regular airsoft play, like a lot of the quote-unquote repro stuff that exists out there, the airsoft brand stuff, that works just fine, man. Like that totally works. And honestly, in the right setting, like if you do it right, a lot of times I've been able to pass on by, like right with my kit, and people are like, oh, is that the real like so-and-so? I'm like, nah, but it looks good, don't it? Right? And I only spent like literally a quarter of the price.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I mean, I think that's something like that I really like as well, is about building kits, especially if you're trying to be a little bit more accurate with things. You could skimp here and there. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be 100%. So, yeah, I mean, but if you're trying to be as accurate as possible, I definitely understand especially for items that are only available on the used market, that something that you're looking for could be super beat up. So you do have to be careful with finding the quote unquote right kit.
Another one, this was a question that I saw from DJ. So when we getting Mayo Gang sweaters? Winter's almost here and is in some places. Mayo Gang sweaters, actually. Sweaters specifically of the Mayo Gang. You know those like ugly Christmas sweaters?
I don't know about that. I that's exactly what I was not thinking. But I'm actually going to pull up our YouTube page, because if you guys don't know, we have merch on our YouTube page available from Teespring. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick.
From Teespring.
We actually have different like face gaiters, like miscellaneous like bag pouches and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up.
You're pulling it up right now, guys. Hang on to your butts.
Wait a minute. I know it's laggy. I know it's laggy. But
It might help if I take up the background music.
Oh my God, looking at all of these. I don't know if any of you guys know about this, but if you go to our channel, you could see that we have shirts, tank tops, and hoodies. And not hoodies, just crew neck sweaters. And they're actually not that badly priced. So those are all available. These are hilarious that Bo has made these.
Honestly, my favorite one is probably got to be, I love the Stay Bland hoodie. That one is clean. Yeah. That one's clean as fuck. I love that one. What does this one say? Disgust. Dude, those are good, actually. Boaz did a pretty good job. Oh, no. I didn't know we had this one. Oh, can I click it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I just want to show the chat. Dude, this is hilarious. It's the Chungus. If it would load.
I didn't think Boaz got those.
Oh, dude. And it looked like it was. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Yes. Dude, yes. Yes. Dude, I'm buying one. We don't get a employee price. Okay.
This isn't our company.
Okay, yeah. Okay. But still, though. Damn, bro.
I didn't think he got that vector from Tristan Norton Airsoft. That's hilarious. But yeah, we do have merch available if you're interested in that. I mean, we barely make anything but rep the gang, rep the culture. You know what I'm saying? If you guys really want sweaters, we could look into making it ourselves. But honestly, I don't think anybody has got any of this merch. So if you get it now, you'd be the first. I'm just saying.
Timothy Skulf? I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. Can you get a Tokyo Marui 417? He wants us to carry a TM 417.
Unfortunately, no, they're not officially licensed. The HK license in Airsoft goes to Umarex and Elite Force. So if Tokyo Murray is listening and would like to collaborate with Umarex and Elite Force, they can work something out so we can get them imported. That would be actually sick.
Because right now, Elite Force is the one who's carrying the big band hammer, and I don't want to get hit with that band hammer. Do you want to get hit with that band hammer?
Oh no.
There you go. So that's the reason why. Leafs fan 84. Did you see my dad's song? Cisco's this. It's called Johnny Dang. I didn't know that. Freaking Leafs fan 834. His father apparently is a musician, and he's asking us to check out his father's song. So Johnny Dang. That's the name of a song. I'm gonna have to check that out.
I'm gonna have to look at it as well. I have not heard it, man. Send us the link. Yeah, I'm down to listen to it.
There you go. Whisker Shin. A big thing to remember is not needing to spend thousands on Gucci stuff like Cry. If you don't plan on abusing it outside of weekend games, there's no need to spend more on nylon gear. That's honestly kind of facts. Like, I would 100% agree to that. Like, again, you can get by with just like regular, like, again, average priced stuff that's available through Airsoft GI or just available on the regular market, as opposed to having to spend money on like ridiculous like brands. Like, again, I'm not saying that it's ridiculous for its purpose. Obviously, Cry is expensive for a reason, right? Like, I own a pair of like Cry like clothing, right? Like, I own multicam top like Cry. Like, I own multicam pants, right? Like, I get it. Like, it works and it's very, very comfy. But would I say that everyone needs it? No.
Yeah, my bank account ain't set up like that, Playboy. Here, let's switch the screen. I'm tired of looking at Chungus. Could you close out the YouTube tab there as well, because I think that's taking up bandwidth. No, yeah, that's yeah, it's valid. Like, unless, here's the thing, especially like with tactical gear in mind, like plate carriers and stuff, you like a lot of companies have stepped up their like quality like dramatically. Like, one, for instance, Lancer Tactical, when they first started coming out with tactical gear, it was really cheap. However, now, like the plate carriers and pouches and stuff that they're dropping is actually really good quality. A lot of them are using 1000D nylon, which is super durable. A lot of real manufacturers use that, and like it provides just as good of I don't know if holds the correct word, but like it does a job just as well, right, for a fraction of the cost. Now, it might not be, again, 100% accurate because they are a little bit more unique in design, but it definitely does the damn job. Especially if you're on a budget like most of us are, you can easily fill the role of what you needed to do much easier.
Dartry, we do not talk about that conversation that we had at BB Wars. We do not talk about that.
Was I there?
You were at the other table. So Dartry was hanging out with Sigma, Sigma's friends, and myself, and we were just like hanging out, like, just having a few shots, and we're talking about stuff.
To clarify, at Korean barbecue, we were not drinking during BB Wars. So we need to clarify that.
No, we were not drinking. Anyway, Isaiah's call HR. That's too late. Yeah, we don't got one. Casper, I still want the Mayo Gang Last Supper. A calendar next to it would be choice. Actually, that'd be kind of cool if we did like the Airsoft Last Supper, right? It was all of us, you in the middle. Can I be Judas?
See, I know he asked for that picture during the last Mail Gang meet. I don't think anybody took it. Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, bro. Maybe one of these days we'll try to get worked out. Isaiah, I did want to mention, though, there was a poll that ran up, that was put up earlier.
Oh, I'm intentionally ignoring that poll.
Well, I'm bringing it to attention. There were people, I think 70+% wanted your OnlyFans.
Well, if you join me
Hell no.
as a collaborator, we can do it.
I was not on that.
Well, these are my terms and conditions. Get Cisco on it helping me, and I'll do it.
Well, I guess it'll never happen. That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude.
That's crazy. But all right, guys, we're going to answer a couple more questions before we get back into the topic. But I wanted to remind everybody that just joined us, make sure you take advantage of the promos that we have during this stream. Every $50 spent will get you 5 chances to win tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway. That's toward whatever you want. The original YouTube unboxing mystery box is up for grabs. It's discounted right now down to $165. Give you 15 chances to win tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway as well. I'm just saying you guys should definitely hop on that. And be ready to grab the silver 20th anniversary mystery box going down tomorrow as well. That one is loaded with so many amazing prizes. Let's actually show that really quick. So this mystery box right here is going live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, literally right before tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You guys can check out the prize list. Here, I'll run through some of them really quick. The grand prizes, some of them, the Wolverine MTW SBR. That's almost 700.
Oh, I know you're talking about the Wolverine. I thought you were talking about
the Wolverine MTW is almost a $750 airsoft gun, amazing quality. The Arcturus PP19 Vidya Z-Tech SP1 Carbine PE is another one of the amazing prizes. That one is limited edition. We do have the Proforce SIG MCX, super amazing airsoft gun, OEM by VFC. Classic Army LS12, one of my favorite airsoft guns. The brand new KWA F90. This has been moving super quick. It's honestly a really amazing gun, fun to shoot, super dope. Really gas efficient as well. Very surprising.
Yeah.
The Classic Army M249, Classic Army X98, the full metal, or the metal upper, because the lower is polymer, accurate to the real one. The MP5 SD6 from Elite Force, more Classic Army, Zion Arms R15 PW9s, the ENC Impressionist guns. We have the XM177 and the M16 VN. Again, solid airsoft guns, beautiful finish, and you can upgrade the hell out of them. Some more unique guns like the G&G FAR9, the folding airsoft gun, ENL. More Elite Force, KWA. You know, there's a lot. There's a lot of prizes that you can win in this mystery box, only for $155. Be ready to grab yours tomorrow.
Yeah, like no matter what you get off of that silver mystery box, like you said it earlier, right? Like there's gonna be a $20 difference from the lowest costing prize that you can win off of this, and the cost of the gun itself, right? So no matter what you get, and I mean no matter what you get, it's gonna be a dub, right? Especially at that price of $155, dude. That's like solid. I know there was a few guys that were hyping it up during like my streams, and for good reason, dude. I'm actually very excited for this box. But guys, remember, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a big old thumbs up on this live stream. Looks like we're at 30-something viewers right now, but only 23 likes, guys. Make sure to go ahead and leave a big thumbs up on this live stream. Really helps us out as well, and share us around with as many people as possible. Let's get all eyes on this live stream. All right, let's go and answer a few more questions. Like you said, Fred 5565. What if it's OnlyFans but just for gun builds? That actually be kind of cool. That would actually be kind of sick. Like, I think I would watch that. I think I might watch that, right? 0 Days, is the Arcturus cat worth it? I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest cat fan.
I own a cat. Not an Arcturus cat. It's a Lynx Point Siamese, I think. Whatever the hell my fiance said it is. I don't know.
I really want one of those hairless cats.
You know, you want... It's so funny. That's the only cat that I approved. What did she get? The hairiest one that I'm allergic to. What's hilarious? You know, there is a service that does basically a 23andMe for cats. We adopted a sheltered cat, or not a sheltered cat, but they found it in a dumpster, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, right? It's a saved cat. And it's funny because my fiance really wanted to know what type of cat it was. And there was, like, a rough estimate, but she wanted to be sure. So this is mad funny. She did the test, got the results back. The cat is 98% house cat. But it was such a waste of money.
Bro.
It was so stupid. I was so mad. I was like, you better ask for a refund. Some bullshit. But the Arcturus Cat M4, they are solid airsoft guns. They do perform very well. And I think if that is what you are interested in, I think you should hop on it. I'm just saying, airsoftgi.com. You can use coupon code 20th. Not on the Shocker deal. Oh, the Shocker deals are even better. Get the Shocker deal one, my boy. What the heck? It's discounted like almost $30 on some of them. Hello. But yeah, solid airsoft gun. Can't complain.
I think my biggest complaint about it was like the lack of battery space on them, right? That was like one big issue. I don't know. Like it just felt like it was a little pricey, and it was like, for what? You know what I mean? I'm not saying any diss to Arcturus. I actually really love Arcturus guns a lot. I think they have some of the best build quality out of any airsoft brand that exists out there. But I'm just like, but why though? Especially for someone like the $300+ ones, right? Now, obviously they're on a Shocker deal, so that now would be the time to get them. Yeah. If anything, if you really wanted the Arcturus cats, then now is the time to do it. Especially because, again, you'll be getting multiple entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? If you get like what, even this 231, that's 20. Yeah, you're getting 20 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? If I'm not mistaken. With this one, you'll be getting 30. Yeah, you're getting exactly 30 entries in the giveaway. Again, now's the right time to do it. I guess for me personally, I think there are better options, even from Octours, that you could go with personally, right?
That's valid. That's fair.
Let's see. Another one that I saw was this one's from Whiskey. What's going on, dude? I just got a Lancer Tactical AK-103 from you guys from your mystery boxes. Can I get a couple of suggestions for a battery and a charger? And I'm also looking for some chest rigs. It's a very good question. I want to go ahead and pull some of them up while you handle the mic.
Okay. While Isaiah is looking it up, so Lancer Tactical AK-103. Which one is it specifically? Is it one of the Kalashnikov USA ones? The KR-103. That one is pretty standard. You can run a 7.4 in it, pretty reliably. You could do an 11.1, but at your own risk. Isaiah is pulling up a battery here. This will honestly give you the most reliable performance while still being able to manage battery space relatively easy. $18. You can get literally the same battery from Echo One, but in an 11.1. That one will increase your performance and or performance in terms of rate of fire and trigger response. But we say it time and time again, running a higher voltage battery can risk burning out some of the contacts or even the motor. But the 7.4 LiPo with this LiPo charger, honestly, probably the best platform or base that you could do, especially since LiPos are thinner. You can insert it without having to manage the wires as much as if you were to do like a 9.6 volt nickel metal hydride battery that's thicker, makes it a little bit more difficult. And then for chest rigs, honestly, the world is your oyster. If you do like a blank chest rig with just pure molly, you can throw on whatever pouches you want. But I believe Isaiah is trying to look up Airsoft GI chest rig.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I think it's like the B3 TC or BCT3 dash 3. Oh, there it is. BCT-3. These ones right here.
I love these chest rigs. These things are like dope, man. I got two of them. I got one in tan and I got one in green, right? These things are an absolute like blessing, right? Okay, let's pull them up that we can see. The pouches are very accommodating, right? These pouches are very, very. Do I have mine here? I think might have mine here, actually. I might have mine here. I usually use it as a prop, like for a lot of the videos. But I have one of these rigs, and they are super comfy. They are super spacious. Yeah, there you go. This is what I actually bring out to Milsom West, actually, believe it or not. Or actually, it might be a different one, but it's essentially the same. No. Is it the same? No, okay. It's a little different. Mine is slightly. I think I have the slightly different version of it. I think it might not be the ASGI one, but this is essentially the same thing. It's essentially the exact same chest rig, and honestly, like, I absolutely love this bad boy. So I run a lot of like 308 pouches. I've run AKs, and it can hold up it can support those magazines, no problem. This is like a very, very slept on. Cisco's right. It's a very slept on chest rig. Again, use coupon code 20th to get 10% off. You guys are welcome.
That's right, and there's some recommendations. Honestly, if you want a few more recommendations, check out some of our loadout challenges, especially ones where we featured an AK. Those ones should work with your AK platform. I mean, especially if I built it or if I chose it, it's probably good. It's more than likely good. It is good. It's me. What are you talking about?
Wow. That's what I love about you. Modesty at its finest, right? The definition of humble. ACM, what's going on, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, guys, just checking in to say hi, blessings to you all. ACM, I know he was actually one of the winners. He was actually there at BB Wars. Yeah. He won, Zion Arms was the R15 SBR? Yep. Yeah. Dude, how's that been working out? I know you said you wanted to use that for your kid, right?
He said he wanted to get it for himself, but he was building guns for his kid. And I think his wife, too. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro. But, let us know how you like it, honestly. If you didn't say anything other than I love it, I'm going to have to come over to your house and fix that. Okay?
Let's see. This dude, Ado, is asking, do you guys fix mid-cap magazines? Not like really. I mean, if it's a small fix that potentially we can get done in shop, then yeah, we might be able to. But it's not like a service we necessarily like advertise or provide or anything. I guess it depends on what's wrong with the magazine itself. Honestly, a lot of times when you break your magazines, it's actually easier to just buy another magazine at that point. But again, if you're local to the shop, then you're more than welcome to come in and we can take a look. And if it's something again that we can fix right then and there, sure, why not? We want to help you guys out. Gestures asking swag raffle. That's right, they were asking about the swag raffle. I believe so. Let's see, swag.
I'm sorry, I didn't check this week.
Swag. I love saying that word like that. Swag. Swag.
You want to know what I say that they really hate? That Boaz and Kevin really hate?
Is it moist?
No, it's swagoo. They hate that. Okay, if it's sold out, I will do the raffle. I can't do it tomorrow because of the live stream, but I'll see if I could do it on Friday. If I could do the Mayo Gang Mystery Swag Pack on Friday. I'm sorry that I missed it selling out. That's my bad, guys. I'm just trying to build mystery boxes and other stuff. So I will do it. I promise.
All right. Whiskey's asking, what's up with a Mayo Gang 9mm? He might be referring to either a pistol caliber like a PCC. That's what I'm thinking, right? Or, it could be, Mayo Gang pistol potentially. I know that when I remember talking to you about this, there were two options that seemed very, very, very feasible. It was either going to be like the next, MGC4, right? The Mark III would essentially either be like another CQB build, maybe something even shorter than 10-inch, potentially. Depends, right? It's something like another SBR, or it was going to be a Mayo Gang pistol. And both of those things were like being workshopped and were on the table. Which one do you think is more likely to come out first?
So as of right now, for the Mark III, I think we got a lot more feedback from the last time we talked about it, and a lot of people wanted more of an SPR build. SPR, so longer, maybe around a 15 to 16-inch barrel and rail. I think that's what we're leaning on more towards. For a pistol caliber carbine, we did talk about that a little while ago, but from what we've seen, I think the fad for pistol caliber carbines has kind of died out. Like, not too many people are interested in them anymore. If you guys really want it, you guys gotta like verbalize it.
Show your support on Discord.
Yeah, let us know. Like, talk about it, and like your guys' comments and stuff is like, it gives us like the ammunition to go to companies like Lancer Tactical, who's been helping us make the MGC4 line so far, and say, hey, they're asking for this model. Can we do this? And that could give us, again, the ammunition to be like, hey, people are asking for it. They want it. We should do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there goes the poll again. Okay, guys, before we get back into the topic, we're going to talk about kit correct builds for airsoft guns. But I just want to reiterate the promos going on right now. $50, every $50 spent at airsoftgi.com during this stream while we are live will get you 5 chances to win tomorrow's Shop Expert giveaway. Get whatever you want at Airsoft GI. Pick up the essentials like BBs, batteries, gas. Pick up any of your accessories. Again, all increments of $50 will get you 5 chances. So if you spend $100, that's 10 chances. $150, that's 15 chances, so on and so forth. So make sure you take advantage of that while you can, because the stream is ending in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, not a whole lot of time left of the stream. But actually, there was one question that I had for you, Cisco. You said that for a little brief period of time that you were also into doing the impression kits as well. I in my head, I always vividly remember you focusing more on the gun than the actual gear itself, right? That was the biggest thing. Is there a kit out there, regardless of whatever factors might be, price, whatever, is there a kit out there right now that, even if it might not be the most, practical or whatever, is there a kit out there, an impression kit that you want to put together? Right, it doesn't matter how like I guess how feasible it might be. It's just like, this is your dream. Like, okay, I want to put this kit specifically together and be like screen accurate as possible. Is there one that exists, or are you kind of like, nah, you're never gonna do it, or you've given up hope entirely?
Oh man, so there is actually one that comes to mind that I would love to recreate verbatim. Like, just because the way that I've seen from reference photos, it's been really like, it looked very aligned with my philosophies of building a kit and the gun itself. But there are a couple of limiting things, restrictors for myself on building this kit. I forget who does it specifically. But it is I think it's like the Swedish version of SAS maybe. They have this wolf gray loadout. I'm not sure if it's Swedish. So I'll find a reference photo in a minute. But they like run wolf gray, like plate carrier, like combat shirt. The pants could either be wolf gray as well, or it could be jeans. I forget what type of boots. I forget what type of knee pads. But the plate carrier was really cool because it was, I don't know the brand, but it was a quick detach plate carrier from both the cummerbund and the shoulder straps. And the way that they had their gear lined up, I think they were using HSGI tacos. I could be wrong. I haven't seen this picture in a minute. The main drawing factor for this kit was they were using the SIG MCX. They were using the SIG MCX.
Was it? I don't know if it was Swedish, because the only like unit that in my head that I remember that used the MCX that I've seen in media. Have you seen that show, The Bodyguard?
I have not.
It's on Netflix right now. It's really good. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's about this, this Afghanistan like war vet who comes back. He's English, right? He comes back and he's a cop, right? He ends up working as a bodyguard for this like one like politician, right? But of course he gets caught up in this whole like string of like political backstabbings and everything, and like terrorist attacks happening and everything like that. He gets involved in that, but the Metro Police that they have there are decked out in full wolf gray everything, right? And it sounds exactly like what you're talking about, where they have the cutie plate carrier and they all are armed with the MCX.
Where was it placed in?
The UK. It's in England. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna look this up, right? I'm gonna look this up right now.
I'm trying to find it.
Here. What is it? The Bodyguard Metro Police. Right? It was cool. I remember seeing this kit. Yeah. Here you go. It's gonna pull it up right now, because they were in like full on wolf gray and everything too. Oh, where is it? Okay, Bodyguard. I'm gonna look up. No, come on. There you go. MCX. Pull that up right here so you can see it, because I remember specifically they had MCX and I was like, yo, that's clean as hell. Right? These guys. Right? All like they were all decked out in like the wolf gray and everything. It was a cool ass kit.
Okay, so I mean,
oh, here we go. This is even a better picture. Yeah. Come on, load for me. Ah, damn it, it's freaking. But yeah, no, like I get what you're saying, like that.
IMFDB. Of course it is.
No, it's cool, man. Like it's a cool kit. Like I actually really dig like wolf gray as well. It's not a color that I could see myself using in a lot of different environments, but I mean, since you again just go for what you like anyway, like yeah, I could totally see that. You still looking for that picture?
I am. I really am. I am trying here.
No, dude, that's actually a really clean kit. I would want her to. Is there any other?
Here.
Oh, here we go.
It's Dutch. So
I think they have a black plate carrier actually.
it might be. This is the closest reference. It's not exactly it, but here, hold on. Could you actually type it in, like Dutch MCX right here?
Yeah, Dutch.
Oh yeah, Dutch DSI MCX. Yeah, type that in. This freaking this picture right here. So, yeah, see, so it's like it is wolf gray. So it like the rail is different. It's not really the Virtus. So it is. I think it like they have it as 300 blackout. I could be wrong, but I don't know what it is. This is so damn clean. Some of them do have the like M4 buffer tube with like the Terran Tactical stock adapter. Some of them have the folding stock. Some of them have the like the fucking gas mask stock. Gross. Like it's different depending on which one you're looking at. But yeah, I don't know what it is about it. Like that's something really cool. And I like when I had my MCX, I was trying to go for it. I was trying to rebuild that, but I knew I'd have to buy a real rail to put on mine, and there'd be question of fitment on it. They're from the Netherlands. Death Card. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. This is what if money wasn't an object and I could just make this verbatim, there is a guy. I believe he's coming out of Japan. He might be coming out of Taiwan, maybe. He goes by the name Toxic Ant, and he makes a SIG MCX conversion kit for the Tokyo Marui MWS. It is expensive. It is no, my bad. It is absolutely expensive. Some of the even the more affordable kits he has is like $800 US dollars. It's wild, but he makes them with the different styles, the 300 blackout rail and suppressor kit, the OG MPX rail version, which is some unique style. The key mod, the M-Lock, I think that he made them in limited quantities. It's absolutely crazy, but if I were to rebuild that kit, I would want to do the folding stock, which means if I do the AEG, I would have to front wire it. And with that specific rail, it's slimmer than the Virtus handguard. So realistically, I wouldn't be able to fit a battery in the rail.
Tell me, Peck Box, you're gonna have to.
Or I could buy that kit.
Or yeah, you could. You absolutely could.
I don't want to. I want it, but I don't want to.
Do you not have? I could have sworn. Did you ever own a gray plate carrier or wolf gray plate carrier at any point?
I have wolf gray pants. I don't think I have a combat shirt.
What size are you?
Right now I'm in between. Since I haven't been in the gym, I'm more toward a 3X right now. Yeah, don't worry about it though.
Good to keep in mind.
Well, I'd like to buy the kit when I'm fit, or build the kit when I'm fit. So hey, goals for next year. But yeah, no, that is. My boy said, what was it? The plate carrier they're using is a Strandhog. Thank you, bro. My first spear. I appreciate you. I remember looking up the different things. What mag pouches are they using? It definitely wasn't tacos. I from that reference picture, but yeah, they're open top. Oh man, it's so freaking clean, dude. Look at even the rail that they're using. Yeah, that has to be 300 blackout. The suppressed one. Oh man, so freaking sweet. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Wait, no. I thought that was a G28 for a second.
Some of them. It depends on the not the branch. I mean, they're all DSI, but I forget. Honestly, I didn't look too into it.
Changes from operator to operator.
I think so. How some guys would run MP5s, or have a Remington 700 for long range stuff. It'll only a diverse, well established unit would have variations of equipment, right? But yeah, that is definitely a kit that I would love to recreate. But I know, especially gun wise, is really ridiculous. Which what you said. When it comes to building out my airsoft guns specifically, I love making them as accurate as possible. Sometimes there are a lot of the times where I can't, so I'll do the next best thing, which I'm satisfied with. But if I can get it accurate to the T, I will. Oh god, I know when I did my first tactical gearheads for Airsoft GI back in
2017. I remember when that video came out. I was super excited. I was like, "Hey, yo, it's Cisco. I know that guy."
Yeah, I showed my first M4 ever, which is my G&G GR15, had the pneumatic blowback system, and what I had did was originally I built it out as a Block 2 M4, and that was, I think, as accurate as I could possibly make it, except for the rail being black. Unfortunately, at the time, the bronze rail wasn't.
Yeah, that bronze rail was always freaking sold out.
Yeah. So then, when I did that video, I was in the process of making my Mark 18 upper, so it wasn't 100% accurate. And after that video came out, maybe a few months later, I was able to finish it out, and I was really sad that was part of the collection that was stolen. So it does suck. And those were a couple of my accurate guns. Because with that specific gun, I got the different uppers, right? I built out every single iteration of the SOP mod / Mark 18 loadout. So I did the CQBR. I did the, what do they call it? The 1.5. Basically M4 Riz. Right, with the ACOG, I did every single uppers, and I had all of that in one like contained like case, and whatever style of SOP mod Mark 18 that I wanted to do, I could do it, and again, unfortunately, it's like that. But then, like even other guns that I built out that were more accurate to kit, when I built out my next gen recoil shock, I built it out as the URGI Block 3. I went for the longer barrel version with the short dot, my playstyle, like that's another one that I built out like pretty correct. My Scar H, even though that wasn't built internally, I had it accessorized to what was kosher at the time. It was an Elcan style. It had I forget what pec box it was. I'm fairly sure it was a chunkier one, and then I was actually going to update that because I saw newer ones that used a specific like short dot with not a specific short dot, but it was the mount specifically, and I was like, oh man, I could like one came up that looked very similar to it, like from Atlas Custom Works, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna buy that. I could put a short dot on it. Screw this Elcan, like I hate the eye relief on it, and I was gonna build it out, unfortunately. But with my airsoft gun specifically, I do like rebuilding. Not rebuilding, but building my airsoft guns to replicate a kit more accurately. I think my thought process for my airsoft gun is a little bit different because even though there's like a kit, like for instance, a Mark 18 kit that has different foregrips, or like you could do the Knights Armament broom handle, or like a Magpul AFG, right? You could it had different accessories, but because each gun was a little bit more different, I could still use the same accessories, but I could place them where I want and still use the gun how it's comfortable for me, because at its base it's still an M4.
I think that's the beauty of going for like, I don't want to say like modern, but essentially like modern like kits, right? Where it's like, yeah, a lot of the accessories, because they're all part of the same accessories like package, right? A lot of the shit can be like interchanged and like be used for a variety of different loadouts. I think that's one smart way to do it, right? If you get your start in like building like multiple impression kits, just start buying like all the accessories you would find on like the SOP mod like accessories package, right? Just start buying them all, and then you can just start switching them out between different guns or different loadouts, right? That's probably the smartest way to do it. Unlike me, where it's like, I need to get this very specific paint like camo kit so I can do this paint job. I need to get this very specific chest rig. It's like, oh, dude, just nightmare. I think you did it right.
I appreciate you. Thank you. So here's a problem that I have. When I first started out airsoft in like 2000, when I started buying airsoft and like playing more competitively, I'd say that was around 2010-ish. Did you just stab yourself? Oh my goodness. For YouTube's sake, that is foam. It's foam. It's fake. That kind of hurt, but not really. But no. So when I was younger, what I would do, especially since I wasn't making a lot of money, I would buy accessories that I could just move from gun to gun, so I can have multiple guns and just use the same accessories kit. But then I got older, I started making like decent money. The taxes weren't as crazy as they are now and stuff. Better economy, whatever. But I started building airsoft guns and buying accessories, specifically for specific airsoft guns, and leaving it that way. And like I have my gun rack at home, but in the home that I was currently living in, I don't even remember how long ago, I would display them. Along my room, and having them completely kitted out was like a vibe. It felt like an armory going into my room, and it was super cool. And then like I kind of just like I was like, I got tired of like having to move things over and like re-zeroing things and doing this whole nonsense. So that kind of like only dove in a little bit deeper. Like, all right, screw moving the optics. That, and again, like the progression of different styles of optics, what became available, different platforms, how people ran things. It all changed. It's like, for instance, like the whole SOP mods kit. You could literally make, I forget the exact number, like 50, 80 different iterations with just the parts kits that was available. It's maybe like 20-ish parts, but the variations that you could assemble from that one kit were like stupid, probably even more than 70, honestly. But like I built each one of those out to what was most commonly used at the time, what you would see most in reference photos and stuff. And then yeah, I mean, even now, like when I have an airsoft gun, if I build it out, I'm like, okay, cool, this optic goes with this. It's staying with that forever. I'm never going to take it off. It's going to stay like that until it breaks, and then I need to replace it, and then I'll get a new one for that one. And then if I have another gun, it's completely built out. I don't have to worry about like re-zeroing or anything. I could do that. And another thing that really helped drive that home for me was that I started getting friends involved in airsoft, letting them come out and play and borrow my guns. And when I first started going out, I felt really bad because they would get what was left over. They would get the gun that like had no accessories, it worked, just go shoot.
Hey man, they're getting it for free.
No, exactly. I mean, they should be grateful regardless. You ungrateful,
I'm saying, man, like you start complaining, like, oh, why does yours look cool? Because these are mine.
Yeah. See, but
working, you bum.
But at the same time, when I was giving friends or loaning friends guns that were kitted out, it made the experience better for them. They really enjoyed it. I'm like, man, this is so cool. When I get my airsoft gun, I'm gonna need a laser like this. I'm gonna need a red dot, a scope like this. I want this. I want the exact same setup, and like it increases the excitement and the hype about it. And like that's something that like Isaiah, you were one. You've seen me come to the field many a times, and every time I go out, even for like a regular day, I don't know if you noticed.
You have enough stuff in your car. I don't think you guys understand, right? Because, well, yeah, no, but like this man would show up to the field, right? And he has enough stuff in his car to like open up a small pop-up shop, right? Like you had enough inventory to do like a small little shop.
They were primo customs.
That's what I'm saying. That's your inventory, man. That was Cisco's Customs, right? That was essentially like what your shop was. And like he would give out like, and it wasn't just like, oh yeah, this is just my loaner gun, right? Like, and it has a negative connotation to it, how the gun would look or how it's. No. Like these guns were built out, right? These were some really nice ass guns. So you know that if you went out with Cisco and you were like borrowing one of his guns, you knew that you were like not only in good hands, you were actually gonna look very, very fucking put together, right? Like a lot of like guys you can tell. No.
You saw Ratu.
Well, the only thing with Ratu was I think he had. Did he have a cross draw vest one of the times he went to Wildlands?
Yeah,
that was the only thing. But even then, right, this most recent time that Ratu went out to BB Wars, yeah, no, he was decked out, man. He looked good, like.
I kidded out my boy.
Yeah, like the multicam black, dude. Like, dude, the freaking. Did he have the Woe Sport or was it the Emerson chest rig?
No, that was actually a new chest rig that I didn't even get to use yet.
Oh, that's the one you ordered. Yes. I know the one that came.
Ace Tack arms.
Yes. But like one of those minimalist style chest rigs. You guys know the ones. I love those chest rigs. He had that decked out as well. Like, dude. Yeah, he looked like fucking like he knew his shit, right? And to be fair, he was actually
how he has an LA like Dodger hat.
Hey man, it fits the vibe.
You guys can see him. My boy thangin', you know what I'm saying? That's actually something I really love doing, taking out people and letting them use my equipment and my guns and stuff. It adds to the experience. Death Card said, you have the DSI gear list? Bro, if you could, please send it to me.
Send that to him, or if anything, tag Airsoft GR, tag Cisco on Discord on the Tactical Gearheads chat, and he's like, here's the list, tag us, or you can tag me as well, call sign K, so that way I can, like, if he misses it, I can, like, at least send it to him as well. So again, just put it on our Discord, bro. Absolutely much appreciated, bro.
Yeah, and you said that you have the gear too, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so damn much. But yeah, I mean, that's just another factor. Like, especially like for you guys that have played longer and have like a good collection of airsoft guns. If you haven't ever taken anybody out, I I highly recommend doing it. Watch their eyes light up. Watch them have a blast. Watch them get excited, and then you can share the experience and the love of airsoft together. So you slowly start forming a team and stuff. It's absolutely dope. I mean, as of right now, like I was gonna ask Isaiah, I don't know if he saw my car when we were at BB Wars. I only had 4 airsoft guns to bring out. Actually, one of them was RGK's. I borrowed your gun, bro. Sorry, because just in case it was a backup for the backup. Because like if I didn't get robbed a couple months ago, best believe I would have showed up with at least 20 airsoft guns and I would have rotated through them. Like when I take my friends out, I want them to have the best experience possible, and I do that because, like, I know, first off, if they're interested in even trying to play airsoft, I'm like, okay, I know I can get them hooked. Oh, yeah. I can get them hooked with a base gun and let them play. But no. That's not how I do things. No. You reel them, you're deep sea fishing. You cast that
right there, premium bait. That's how I got my my brother-in-law into it as well. He actually really wanted to go out to BB Wars, but he had work. So this time around, I'm gonna let him know, like, hey, get time off, do BB, because he's a big Star Wars fan like I was. But no, when he goes out with me, like he'll borrow, like I let him borrow my NGRS.
Whoo! See, it's that type of experience that I want to give people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I love seeing people like share the fun and like having a blast. Even if you're not my friend, like if you're on the field, like there've been plenty of times where someone's gun has gone down and they're about to walk off the field, like, hey bro, hold on, just leave it there or give it to the ref. Use this. I'll be good with my pistol, whatever. Have fun with it. That's actually what I did at BB Wars. My friend Paul, his LMG broke within the first 15 seconds of the game. I was like, here, take my MGC4. Here are the mags. Go have fun. Go have fun, have a blast. So, like, you paid for the day. I want everyone to have the same experience, and I don't want anybody to be like, oh, man, fuck, my gun died. Oh, man, you know, like, have that worry. Of course, it's a problem that you're still going to have, but if there's something that I can do personally to help remedy to that, like, in that moment, like, I will do it. Like, for instance, in the game, borrow my gun. I don't care. Off the field. Okay, your gun's broken. What's up? Let me see if I could quickly diagnose it for you and fix it. Like, that's just something that, like, I'm always going to do because I think that's something that really unites airsoft and airsofters as a whole, because, like, I've been the guy where my gun is broken and I'm sitting there alone, not knowing what the fuck to do, and all the other players are just like, oh, whatever, this kid's gun broke, whatever. Like, I was that guy, and I hated that feeling. So, and it's not like some guys didn't like approach me to like try to help, but typically it's like,
oh no, I've been on the other end of that spectrum where I was like, my gun broke and people were laughing at me.
That's fucked. That's wild. But wait, was it friends? Was it friends topic? Oh, that's sad. But yeah, but they just couldn't help me. Me being the person that I am right now and having the knowledge that I have with the equipment that I have, I'm going to do what I can to try to help. Like, even when I go out for a normal day of play, I'll bring some tools. I even bring like some spare parts that I had from old builds, like an OEM combat machine piston or compression set or like an OEM gear set, whatever. I bring that there just in case. And if I could help somebody, like, obviously, like, I would much rather not have to build a whole airsoft gun for someone. But if I can quickly diagnose something I bring these parts even though I don't need to, since I bring out a lot of airsoft guns. But if I could help someone like troubleshoot their airsoft gun, be like, hey, this is what's wrong. This is what you can do to fix it. And if I don't have something that can make it work right away, I'm like, okay, this is what I think it is. If you're able to come into the shop, we can diagnose it further. We can take a look, you know. Or if they're from far away or something, like when I go to Texas and I'm talking to them, like they have a tech shop at the field at D14. So I'll be like, okay, cool. This is what I think it is. Talk with the tech, see if they could fix that really quick, and then, you know, it goes from there. But guys, it is past 5 o'clock. We've been rambling on for a minute. I know Isaiah wanted to highlight this comment here with Whiskey. He said, Cisco, Queso, and Airsoft Jack, thanks for all the things you do, all the things you guys do and bring to the Airsoft community. I appreciate that so much. We do try to help you guys out on and off the field, especially here at GI. You know, like, we're people too. We understand, and we want to make sure that you guys are taken care of.
Whether we're on the clock or not, at the end of the day, like, we are essentially the same people, right? Like, we really are the exact same fucking people at the end of the day, right? So, like, yeah, we do want to go ahead and help. But yeah, fuck off, Sigma. Anyway, I'll say that on stream. I don't give a fuck, right? At the end of the day, like, again, we want to try to, like, do everything we can to help you guys. And, again, get the best deals possible in the Airsoft community. And then, again, just give out all the right information out there and give you guys the best deals possible. And, again, guys, if you guys still want to increase your odds while the promo might be over, if you want to increase your odds for winning tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway, the best thing you can do for yourself right now is going to place your orders for the YouTube unboxing mystery box, going for $165 right now on a shocker deal. You are going to be getting 15 entries into that giveaway, 15 chances of winning that shopping spree giveaway. And again, that's going to be $600 all for yourselves, which you can. What the fuck did you just do, Mama? Oh, okay.
15.
Oh.
That's what I was trying to do.
But yeah, you can win 15 entries in the shopping spree. And don't forget, too, if you guys are hoping to save up for something cool as well, make sure to pick up the Silver 20th Anniversary Mystery Box when it goes live tomorrow at 4, right?
4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, this bad boy is going live. Be sure to grab the box when it goes live. Quantities are limited. It's only $155. So many amazing prizes, over 60 airsoft guns, and so many grand prizes too. When I tell you, there are so many winnings. Every box is a win. The most affordable prize in this box retails $20 more than the box itself. But trust me when I say there's more than everything else. There's way more than everything else, okay? So you guys got to hop on this. Be ready to grab yours so you could be the next big winner. And again, if you get it tomorrow when it goes live, you will get 10 chances to win tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway as well.
There you go. Again, guys, it's super easy to go ahead and be entered into tomorrow's giveaway. Remember, all you got to do is place a $20 or greater order. But again, we put these promotions, we put these extra goodies for you guys who want to help you increase your odds of winning the shopping spree giveaway. But I think that about pretty much wraps about everything else. My name is Isaiah.
My name is Cisco.
And I will see you guys all on the next live stream. Cisco, you're going to be live streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's a giveaway.
Make sure you guys tune in 5:30 p.m. Pacific. No, 5:30. 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I forget. I schedule that ahead of time. But yeah, make sure you guys come through. Get your entries in right now to maximize your chances to win. And grab the Silver 20th Anniversary Mystery Box when it goes live, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.